So we discussed the manifold benefits of happiness, and yet the fact remains that we chase happiness all our lives. You acquire educational degrees, you work hard in the office, you enter into so many varieties of relationships, you acquire so many things, but happiness still remains elusive. How do we get this thing called happiness? If it could be grown in the fields, farmers would be the happiest people, but they are not. If it could be produced in factories, the industrialists would have been the happiest, which they are not. If it could be purchased in the marketplace, then traders would have plenty of it. However, this happiness is after a lifetime of running still nowhere to be seen. I am reminded of the statement of Oscar Wilde. You know, when you study English literature in school, college, you come across his name. He was born around 1850 and he went to Oxford, having been schooled in the best schools of England when England was ruling the world. And in Oxford, at the end of first year, he got the Newdigate Prize for the best amongst greats. He was a playwright, a novelist, a dramatist, a critic, and his plays were the toast of England. However, at the end of his life, he said, some people are recognized, equated as the icon of the culture of their generation after they have passed away. In my case, it all happened to me while I was alive. And yet I made such a mess of my life. I am so unhappy. Now look, the richest people in the world, John Rockefeller, who is considered by estimators, of course in his time he was the wealthiest man in the world. But if you correct the wealth based on inflation all through history, starting let's say even from Julius Caesar, etc., he is considered one of the richest people in history. And John Rockefeller said, I had millions, but it did not bring me 6 days of happiness. What about fame? If you have a lot of fame, does it guarantee happiness? Ask Justin Bieber, who is the second most followed person on Twitter. Second most followed. And Justin Bieber said, people look at the outside remarkable things, but they don't know the other side. This life gets at me. I have to struggle to get through the day. He's got it all. And still he's not happy. And what about the royalty? Prince Harry said, I have spent practically all my life telling people I'm alright, I'm alright. But I can safely say that losing my mother at the age of 12 and shutting my emotions for the next 20 years did nothing for my mental health. So why is it that all this search for happiness is not helping us reach there? Now, one problem can very easily be identified, that we are equating happiness with future goals. When I reach this point, then I'll be happy. And right now, I'm trying to reach happiness. So happiness is now in the future, and life is passing by in the present. And when I'll be happy in the future, it means I cannot be happy in the present. And what is the guarantee that when you get the object of your desire, you will be happy? As Ruskin Bond said, he's an Indian English writer. Ruskin Bond said, there are only 2 disappointments in this world. The first is when you desire a thing and do not get it. And the second is When you desire a thing and get it, then also you are disappointed. So now when you decide that I will only be happy when I get such and such thing, then you are going to lead a very unhappy life. There was once this king who was thinking about all his problems, walking the terrace of his palace and pondering between friction with the queen and the disobedience from the prince and rebellion in that section of his kingdom. When in that cloud of misery of his there was a sudden ray of light. He heard sounds of laughter from a poor family's hut by the side of the palace. That astounded the king. I have it all and yet I am unhappy. And this family has got nothing and still they are happy. He called his minister and said, Mantri, what is the secret of this poor family's happiness? I must know. The minister said, O king, you wish for such a gem of knowledge. It's not going to come free. You will need to pay for it. 99 gold coins will be the price. The king said it's a small price tag for such a gem of wisdom. He instructed his servants, get those 99 gold coins. And when they were brought, the minister tied them in a cloth, made a bundle, and threw the bundle in front of the poor family's hut. It was night time. The family was resting. When they woke up in the morning, they opened their door and they saw a bundle there. Initially, they were apprehensive. What is this? Is it a terrorist attack? If you see something, say something. Or is it our neighbor doing some jadoo tona, some black magic? So they picked up their courage and opened the bundle and saw the yellow metal. Said, gold! We have hit gold! We saw gold earlier on, but it was through the window panes of jewelry shops. And today we are the proud owners of gold. Bhagwan jab deta hai, chappar phad ke deta. How much has God given us? Let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 56, 57, 96, 97, 98, 99. What kind of number is 99? If God had to give, He should have given 100 straight. Why 99? They became unhappy. Just like, when a cricketer gets out at 99, the cricketer is unhappy. And if that cricketer is a test cricketer, like Sachin Tendulkar, he was on his 100th 100. And for 1 year he was stuck. He was keeping on getting out in the 90s. And all of India would mourn, hey Bhagwan, why did he not complete his 100th 100? The same was the discontent of this family. Now they said, never mind. Until we can get the 100th gold coin, we cannot be happy. And God has given us 99. So we earn the 100th one ourselves. They made an earning boostment and saving enhancement scheme. And in so many months we will have it. The day the saving would not happen, a fight would begin at home. The wife would tell the husband, your earnings fell short. Why did you speak rudely to that client when he came to your cart to purchase those eatables? The husband would respond, you spent too much. Why did you put ghee in the bowl? Slowly, slowly the peace at home started disappearing. After 1 month, the king was walking on the palace terrace again, and from the same hut sounds of quarreling were coming. King said, what a metamorphosis has happened out here. He called the minister, what happened to their happiness? The minister said, O king, this is called 99 ka chakkar. The vicious trap of 99. This family is stuck in it. They are thinking what they have is not sufficient to be happy. See the mistake. You think, you tie up your happiness to externals. And the Vedas tell us there's another kind of happiness from inside which doesn't depend on externals. But now they tied it up to the externals and they've only got 99. How can they be happy? Earlier on, they were happy in the moment. But if you think of it, we are all in this trap of 99. You have got enough, 2 rotis to eat, 2 sets of clothes to wear. Then why is this high going on all the time? No, I've only got a townhouse, I need a single family house now. I've only got a 3-bedroom single family house, I need a 5-bedroom single family house. And it goes on and on and on. What I have is not enough, I need to get that one. So we are going on working on the standard of our living. But happiness does not depend on the standard of your living. It depends on the quality of your life.
Raja Ram